Hey, it's Majora's Mask. So we completed the Sewn Tower Temple. I said Sewn Tower, like it's some kind of sewing machine tower. That's interesting. No, it's not a fabric-based tower, it's the stone tower. We completed it. And now we're gonna do some side missions and try to get, all the masks and maybe a couple more hearts before the inevitable happens. So we're going to, before I finish the game and all that. I want to have all the masks, so I don't want to do it the right way. Are you crazy? Why would I do things the right way? That just seems really inefficient, if you ask me. I wish I could have gone back and fought all the bosses as Goron Link. I wonder if it's even possible to beat them all. I want to try to beat Georg as Goron Link someday on a stream. That might be interesting. Although I really don't like Georg, so I don't know why I would say that. But nonetheless, we are going to go to the old man who happens to know a couple things about causing problems for people. He pretty much knows that balloons can make metallic sounds if you hit them with the hookshot at the right time. Now, I really want to emphasize the fact that the Moon's Tear is an item of great value to certain characters in this game, so I will be getting it to give to our good Deku friend. Now, sometimes I call it Deku, sometimes I call it Deku. Deku is the correct pronunciation, I believe, because it's a Japanese word. So it's Deku, I think. But let's look up at the moon. The moon's crying. It's kind of funny because the moon in Majora's Mask is actually really tiny if you think about it. Like, it must have some kind of magic that makes it explode and kill everybody, because that is not very big. And I don't think it actually even hurt people because it's moving so slow. I'm pretty certain that it would just hit the tower and then roll off. And I think the only reason it would even be... You know what I think it is? I bet it's because it's on fire from coming down into the... My cat is in front of my microphone, so I gotta move her. I think it'd be on fire from it coming down from the... Oh. Racy just kicked the microphone. The moon is on fire from the atmosphere, so it was so hot, and it touched down onto the clock tower, right? But the clock tower is full of fireworks because of the festival. So what if the moon is simply igniting all the fireworks inside of the clock tower, which it has hundreds of years stored up inside of it because they only wanted to make them once. So the entire clock tower is full to the brim with this stuff. Like, it's completely full of pyrotechnics. And then when the moon that's on fire touches the tower, it explodes and destroys all of Termina because they used highly volatile substances they probably should not have used. That's my theory about Majora's Mask. That's why the moon can destroy the whole planet, is because they were irresponsible. And the moon, they didn't want to even move all the stuff like they should have. So really that's their fault. So basically what we're doing now, I never noticed the pop-in before. When I was playing this, like, I never noticed that the crate just kind of respawns right there. Like, I never noticed that before. Like how I'm running down these stairs and boom, there's the crate. I never noticed that before. It kind of bothers me now that I pointed it out to myself. And normally, that's like my biggest pet peeve, I would say. If you're wondering, like, Etsa, what's your biggest gaming pet peeve? I will tell you, 1, my controller dying like it just did, trying to interrupt my gameplay. And 2, Poppin'. Like, I'd rather... Actually, Poppin's not even as bad. Bad load over distance is probably my biggest pet peeve. Is when you're looking at a tree and it looks like a square and you actively see it turning into a more detailed tree. I know it's kind of a necessary thing, but it's like, oh my goodness, just... I don't know, something about it just rubs me the wrong way. So here, take your tear. It just kind of takes me out of it. I'd rather them just have it look bad the whole time, or have like fog. I'd rather even have fog and just have things fade in where I don't actually see them appear. So I'm taking the flower from this guy and I got his title deed. He's going to leave. And now we can go to the mountain guy and he wants this. So, use this one to get to that heart piece that's up there. And now we can use this to go to the swamp. That's what I meant to say. I forgot about the swamp. So we'll go to the swamp next. And it's going to be pretty brilliant. So we're going to use a teleportation. I'm not going to walk ourselves all the way to the swamp. Though I could. Wouldn't it be that unrealistic for us to walk to the swamp? But Why walk when you can fly to the woodfall southern swamp? So here we go. We're teleporting away. I don't remember if I have to be Deku Link or whatchamacallit. The thing, yeah. You know what we're saying. You gotta go and give him the item that he asks for. That's basically the #1 thing that we gotta do. So we're gonna go up here, we're gonna give him the swamp, the town, the city, the whatever. I don't even know what it's called. What's it even called? The land title deed? Land title deed. We're gonna go here, look at him, and does he want it? He does not. I think I have to talk to him as a Deku because he doesn't really want to deal with me otherwise, so let's try this. Now do you want it? Here, I'm gonna talk to him. Thanks for stopping by. I'm doing business with a focus on a Deku Scrub clientele. Actually, I want to do business at the palace, but there's such a big octopus, and nothing can really be done about it, so I set up shop here. You know what magic beans are, sir? I'll sell it to you for 10. No. Ah, well, that's too bad. If you ever want any, look it up. Alright, so let's talk to him as a human, see what he wants. Ah, thanks for stopping by. I sell magic beans at Deku Scrubs, but I'd really like to leave my hometown. I'm hoping to find a place in a more lively place, so to open a business in another place, you need to first go through the proper channels. Let's take this. Take this, it's yours. It's all yours. All I want to do is your flower. Now I got your flower, so we are gonna go on the roof and we're gonna get our first heart piece of the Etsa collects the random things left around in Majora's Mask laying on the floor. Extravaganza. Or whatever it's called. Hey, I see it. I see you leaving. I don't need any more information. So we're going in here. And now we can go to the mountain and do the same thing. It's basically just a fun little side quest of getting to all these places. Normally you do this as you go through the game. You want to just do them all in a row. But that's what I'm doing. So we're teleporting now. We got more places to go. We have a whole bunch of stuff to do. And I'm in a hurry. We're going to run through this as fast as we can. There we go. I'm trying to get the fast speed going, the rolling thumb movement to get to the down, left, up typed in. So now we have this one. We can go to another place. We can go to, I believe it is in Mountain Village. It's not. It's in Goron City, but I don't know if I can get there like this way. So I know where the Deku's at, so we're gonna find him. And he's gonna be like, hey, I want to move in somewhere else, and I don't know where that is. And I'll say, here's a piece of paper. It's got a swamp title deed, and he'll take it. He'll be in the best mood he's been in all day. Now, I think the people inside that building should probably react to the fact that I already have the sword they would probably make for me. This one right here that I haven't equipped until now. I had to use it with the C button. It's a very, very versatile sword. Does a lot of damage. Can destroy even Ganondorf in one hit, they say. Unfortunately, I don't have it, and Ganon is sealed away right now. At this point in the game, he don't care. Ah, look at that. Just instant destruction. It also has a lot of reach, so it's actually really useful for a lot of things. I think you can just... I heard that you can even, in histories, you can just do this and not even worry about the wolves because you have such a reach, the wolves aren't even prepared for the horrible things that you'll do to them. Look at that. Holy cow, just backstabbed. Just instant assassination by the bunny Link's bunny hood. I feel like an auctioneer today. I feel like I'm really, really talking fast. I don't know why. I don't really mean it. I just have energy today because I want to give this to this guy. You know, I have business to attend to. So hello, Mr. Deku, what you got going on here? Thank you for stopping by. I'm doing business with a focus on a Goron clientele. I'm sorry I can't do business with you if you're not a Goron. It's a regulation. It can't be helped. It hurts, I know. So I have to be a Goron. So, you know, he's not going to think it's a little bit suspicious, but I am going to turn into a Goron. Before, don't look. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Can he see me? I don't think he can see me. Okay, down. Okay, I don't think he is looking. I think we're good. All right, let's see what he's doing here. Thanks for stopping by. I'm doing business at the Forkon. That doesn't make any sense. And I am a customer right now. I've got a special item just for you. I'll give you the biggest bomb bag, regularly priced at 1,000 rupees. In exchange, I'll give you it for just 200 rupees. No. I think I had to talk to him as a Deku, so You didn't see that. I think he blinked at that exact moment. I'm gonna assume time freezes, so he just like, hey, where'd that Goron guy go? So we're gonna run over here. Because if he sees you change, he isn't gonna give you anything, I don't think. Actually, he will, does not matter. Nobody notices anything around here. It's like some kind of weird magic. Who would have thought I made a Deku in a place like this? I sell bomb bags, but I'm focusing my market on Gorons. What I'd really like to do is go back home and do business where I'm surrounded by trees and grass. But I can't open business back home without following the proper procedures, you know what I mean? Well, here you go. Go back to the swamp, here you go. That's a swamp title deed. I want your land, so take it. Take it and leave, because my controller is dead. It has died again. It's gonna die a whole bunch in this episode, because I'm not gonna stop and get batteries, are you kidding me? Unless it like instantly keeps dying forever. I don't want it to do that. I want to get a couple minutes of gameplay out of each one, out of each reset. Because I don't know how to stop it once I start. It's too late. Everything that could happen has happened, and it ever will happen. It's done. So let's get in this flower and go to the new area. And up here we find a heart piece. Wahoo! This is Etsa's real estate entrepreneurship. So now we can go to the Zora area and talk to that guy who only wants to talk to certain races of people about certain things. So let's go to Zora's domain. Now I'm not sure if you have to beat Georg to talk to him. I don't think you do, but it seems like it'd be something that they would want you to do. But I always found that really weird about this game, is that you don't really fix people's problems because you most likely went back in time before fighting the Skull Kid and you had not saved everybody. You actually never have done all the things that you've done. So it's kind of weird. Do you think he'd go back in time? Why doesn't Link just go back in time a little bit farther and stop Skull Kid from stealing his ocarina to begin with? He'll never even begin doing the stuff that he did. But I guess he'd have the mask. So Link obviously can go back in time. Maybe he can't control it. Maybe the goddess just really wants him to work for it. Who knows? I can't really tell you that. But maybe that's what it is. Maybe she wants him to save Termina this way. But it'd be kind of cool if certain things were more permanent. Like the Great Fairies, for instance. I was always thinking, the Great Fairies are always like, come back if you want me to heal your weariness. But if you come back in the next cycle, they're still broken again. They're re-broken. And I feel like the fairies should transcend time and space. So I feel like if the fairy is shattered, it stays shattered. But if you were to save the fairy, I think that personally, in my... Why can't you pick up a heart piece like this? I feel like, in my honest opinion, that the Great Fairy should... they should stay fixed, even through a time skip, because they're magical, you know? They can... If you go back in time, they should stay whole. That way it's like a good pit stop to go in there, recharge your hearts and your magic. And I think it'd be even cooler if maybe it gave you a little bit of an extra bonus, depending on which fairy you went to. Thanks for stopping by. I'm doing business with a focus on Zoras. Sorry, but if you're not a Zora, I can't do business with you. It's regulation. There's nothing I can do. Alright, so what if I'm a Zora? Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Actually, I probably have to be, you know, whatchamacallit. No, I don't want that. I don't even know what he's selling. I just don't want it. I don't have money on me. I think I have to be a Goron because he wants to go to the Goron area, so let's talk to him. And hey, thanks for stopping by. Oh, you're from the mountains. I'm selling green potions, but I'm focusing on Zoras. Actually, I like to do business someplace where it's colder. So, you want me to take you to the place? You want to go there? I want to go where you live. I want to go to your house, and I want to sell my green potions to your people. So I can make that arrangement. And he's so happy. Look at his face. I love the expressiveness of these characters. I really like all like the different like classes in this game. You know, like there's a Deku and there's a Zora. I like how they're all like personified. I'm really sad. I haven't seen a Deku since this game. I don't think. Like I don't think Deku scrubs are in Wind Waker. I don't think they're in Breath of the Wild. There's no Dekus. Like I was hoping that one of the DLCs would have a whole bunch of Dekus, but nope, no Deku. Nope, none. This really ages this Let's Play, by the way, because you know when I started it, a lot of these games didn't even exist. I started it so long ago. Let's go inside of the little clam and pick up the heart piece. Yeah, I got a heart piece. All right, we're gonna teleport now. I don't know if I can teleport out of here, but I'm gonna try to. So we got another heart piece today. Now we're gonna go all the way to the Ikana Canyon, and we're gonna get that last heart piece. We've gone and we've gotten all of them, almost. We got one left. One more stubborn person that wants to do business with me. Who wants a very specific thing. Now I think I always did some sick air here with the Goron to try to escape, but what if I did something different entirely? Ow, like broke my legs. No, what if I can I hop across? I cannot. But what if I spin dash first? Get that momentum going, and I made it. Deku is pretty fast. I think the bunny hood might be a little bit faster, but you know what's the fastest is probably the Goron roll, which is a personal favorite of mine. Hello. I bet you want to talk to Azora, do you not? Azora is something that I can acquire for you to sell things to. So let's do this. And switch to Azora, talk to the guy. Oh, thanks for stopping by. You're from the ocean. I'm here to sell a blue potion. Actually, I want to do business in the sea breeze while listening to the sound of the waves. But you gotta go through the proper channels. You better know what I mean. This is the 5th time you've done this, bud. There we go. And now he's going to go. Ah! It's worth 200 rupees. Wow. Could have bought the things from the other guys. Oh well. Oh well. You can't always get what you want, I guess. Goodbye. Goodbye, Flying Deku. I want the stuff. I want the stuff that's on the shelf over there. Goodbye. I gotta turn into this is like one of the best ways to empty your C buttons, probably. If you're ever trying to empty all your C buttons for some reason. Show the original symbol. Which I noticed the little triangle is missing. What's over here? Where does this even lead? Where does the mask go? We've got it! You've got a piece of heart. You collected 2 so far, so we're doing really good. So that's it for this part. So I'll see you guys in the next part of my conquest of doing a bunch of miscellaneous things to increase my hearts and get masks and all that other cool stuff. If you like the video, leave a comment and a rating and all that stuff, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Goodbye. Goodbye, I'm gonna make it. Oh, no, I'm gonna fall to my death. I'm not gonna make it anymore. Actually, come on, just fall. You're ruining my outro.